All right. Okay, trying to get this camera fixed up here where it looks somewhat straight. All right. Let's see if it'll stay straight. Sorry about that. All right. Pretty much what I just wanted to do was give a follow-up of earlier that I was having an issue. So what I want to be able to show everybody is my solution. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. I'll go here to the second window. All right. So the issue that I was having was in my VMware. It looks like when I was setting up WSL2, I had a little bit of an issue. So what happened with the configuration, if we look here, it was this device and credential guard are not compatible. This is the error that kept popping up for me. Okay. So the way that I was able to resolve and fix this issue was by this handy dandy nice little article that was posted up by Broadcom. Okay. So if you read here, it says that this article provides steps to disable Hyper-V for a Windows 10 host, powering on the virtual machine and VMware Workstation 12.5 or later. Okay. Now, if you look here, I'm running VMware Workstation 15. Okay. I want to go to Help, go about VMware Workstation. It shows right here, I'm using 15.01 build. It is an older build. I think they're at 17 or something like that, maybe 16. Even maybe later. I don't know. I haven't downloaded one in a while. Okay. So as you see, I'm running a newer build. So if we go back by the article, the 12.5 or later version of Windows 10 1909. Okay. Now, if you don't know, I'm running 22H2 or H1 on my build. Let's see. I'll show you here. You can see the specs. Let me get my system and pull it up here. Okay, yeah. See, I'm running Windows 10 Pro 22H2, and it was installed back in 2020. And I'm running the OS build of 19045.4651. So 1909, right, or earlier. So this matched up to what I needed it for. Okay, so my solution, when we scroll down here, show me right here. See if your host 22H1 build 1901 or newer upgrade workstation 15.66. So the thing is I need to do is steps to disable Hyper-V. Okay. Now I went in and checked it manually. So it says right here, an MSF Info 32 system information on Windows 10 under the system somewhere in the right hand. And I'll show you right here what it's talking about. Okay. So if you notice right here, it says in the right hand corner. So MS Info 32. So I typed that in here. And if you look here, see MS system information, we're going to scroll down and it's telling me, if you look in this category right here, the virtualization based security. See, it says that it was enabled, but it's not running. Now I switched this. Before it said it was running, and that's where I was having an issue. So we needed to turn this virtualization based security off. Okay. So what we need to do here is we're going to close that back off. Okay, so we're going to go to our Windows features on or off. Make sure the Hyper-V is not ticked. Okay, so if we come back over here, we're going to go turn Windows features on or off. And if you look here, I'm not going to change anything. I just want you to see my settings. But if you look down here, we're going to come back in. And I just typed in turn Windows features on or off. We come back down here. We're going to look at Hyper-V. The Hyper-V is unticked. Okay, so we know it's okay. So we got that part done. All right. So it says go to Windows features on or off. Make sure Hyper-V is not ticked. If it is ticked, untick it and click OK. All right. So that wasn't my issue. Now it says we can run this BC edit enum current. See? So if you type in here, we could go to a command prompt. So what we could do here is, I'm not going to type it again, but I'll show you the command. CMD, and we're going to right click. We're going to run as administrator. Okay. Here's our command prompt. As you see, I'm running as administrator. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this BC edit. You're going to copy this. Okay. Everything in between the quotes. I'm going to right click, copy that. I'm going to come here and you type that. Okay. Once you hit enter, it's going to say it was successfully, and then it's going to tell you to restart your system. Okay. As you see here, say after executing the command and restart the system. Now, the next thing we got to do is this next part here. So you're going to process to turn off virtualization-based security. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in GP edit. So group policy editor. So let's type in GP edit. The reason I'm showing this is if anybody else has this issue like I did. All right. So if you notice, this is our group policy editor. Okay. And then it's going to tell us you're going to go to your local computer policy. You're going to come down here to the administrative templates. Okay. And then when you come here, it was under system. So we right click that. And then right here, you see device guard. You're going to double click that. It says turn on virtualization based security. We double click that. Now, as you notice, it comes up. Now, see, it's going to say enabled. Okay. However, what we want to do is we're going to scroll down. Whoops. On this box here, credential device configuration. If yours says enabled, like mine did, enabled with UFI lock, you're going to click disabled. Okay. Let's see if we can make it big. Okay. So we're going to put disabled, right? And then this virtualization based protection code, I put disabled. I made sure secure launch configuration, everything was disabled. I apply, I hit OK, and then I relaunched, restarted my system. Okay. It restarted the system. Now, if you look right here, this is my VM, right? My VMware. So let me come back over here, close that out, close that out. We don't need that no more. Okay, so the next little step that we're going to do after everything reboots and comes back up, we now should be able to go right click. And if we power it on, fingers crossed, let's see. Notice I'm not getting that pop-up error anymore or having that conflict. As you see, my Kali Linux is loading up. And if I right click and I power up this guest, we're not having that issue anymore. I was very proud of myself that I was able to find the fix and the solution and apply it and get everything fixed right on up. And this is what's great about the internet and being able to Google and fix your issues that you may be having or experiencing. And always why it's good that if you have an issue, that you type onto a forum or a blog or write up something yourself too so you can help other people out. So if anybody else was having that same error issue that I was having, then you too will now be able to have a fix to fix it. So again, the error will look like this. If you ever get this popped up on Windows 10 or 11, VMware Workstation and device credential card are not compatible. VMware Workstation can be run after disabling device credential guard. Please visit. This link don't work. But this was a very helpful article. And hopefully you'll see the same steps that I just took on how to fix and resolve this solution. So hopefully that you found this information beneficial and that if you have the same issue, you'll be able to fix it as well. So let's come back over here just to show everybody that everything's up and going. And we could go view. We'll go full screen. Give it a second. Waiting for my Kali. All right, so come back over. Okay, so Symphonos, it's waiting for a logon. We're just waiting for Kali, and there's my Kali. So if we type in, we'll go root, and then we're going to type in my password. And as you now notice, we're logged into Kali once it loads up here. And there we go. So now we're logged into Kali. And if we click here, I'll give it a second more. Loading. There we go. So we get all of our features here. And we got our home page. That's great. And we type in here. Let's give you a little bit of rundown on what I've been doing. All right, come on. There it is. So if we look at Cherry Tree, I'm actually doing a new write-up for Symphonos 2. So if you see here, Symphonos 2, I was adding some pictures. I still got to start writing up my walkthrough, but I was already taking some pictures. So just to kind of give you a general idea, pretty much I take my images, my screenshots, right? So I have my screenshots, and then I'll be writing everything like ifconfig, going through all the steps, giving you the resources and stuff so you can check it. So if you see here, we ran ifconfig. We get my IP address right there, 192.168.148.132 for my Kali box. And then the next one that we got here, we ran our net discover command. We see the target right here at 135. And with DHCP, this probably will change again. And if we look right here, pull this up. Again, I'm going to do a video all over this. So we'll see on the target, I ran an nmap scan on my victim machine. And if you see back here, we got port 21, an FTP that was open. We have SSH. Similar, very similar like the last one. If we scroll down here, we have port 80, which is HTTP. Now this one, we have 139 and 445, which is Samba, okay? Which was similar like the very first one, okay? Scroll through here. We ran a directory buster. Wasn't really anything that we found in the directory buster in derb. So we ran a Nikto scan. Really didn't find anything in that scan. So the next one that we came up to, I did enum for Linux. And by looking through the information, we see our target range, see some status information. Come down here. Now some of this stuff I'm going to disappear, but again, we have another anonymous user, similar like what was in the first one. We come back down here. See some password links. All right, let's see right here. As you see, we're going to log into the SMB client under the anonymous user. And we see there's a folder called backups. Now the thing is, what we want to do with these backups, we want to extract both these. So there's a backups and a log text, okay? Now we're going to cat these, and once we get the cat log text, we're going to read through this log, and we see there's a shadow file, okay? So through the shadow file, and again, we're going to go step by step going through all this. I'm just giving you a basic rundown of what I've already got accomplished here. And again, we're probably about a quarter of the way through the CTF. So this will be coming out hopefully within the week where I'll be able to get this finished. Okay, let's see here. Tells us a bunch of information in the log file. This is information that we need to sort through. So again, it gave us some information about the FTP server. So here you see I'm connecting to the FTP server, which is file transfer protocol. And then if we look back down here, we see we're connected to the server. I log in, and now I'm going to do the CPFR, and I'll explain more about how this works. And then we're going to log in. We're going to use the CPTO account. Now we notice there's this user called Alias or Aeolus. I'm not sure I say that exactly. And then when we run down here, we're going to see this password. And we're going to copy these files over from this shadow file, and we're going to exit. Now, if you notice down here, inside this file, we're going to use a RockU text, which is a brute force. Now, the thing is, I'm going to introduce a new tool to you guys that was called Hydra. And this is a brute forcing tool. Now, this lets you know it took me a while to run Hydra. I'm talking like hours to finally crack the password. And let's see. Here we are. We're attacking it. It lets it run. And again, you'll see the timestamps. And I don't want to give anything. Let's see. Yep. All right. Well, the thing is, we actually find the password. And that will be where I will pick up and that you guys will see in my actual walkthrough when we walk all the way through the whole video. And we're going to pop this box. So hopefully you guys are enjoying my CTF walkthrough series. And like I said, I'm also go. I got multiple things going on at once. Okay, so I'm thankful for anybody that's being patient with me and waiting for the content. So I got some CTFs that I'm working on. As you see, we're going through this series here, and we also know that I'm working on my Hugo server. So I'm going to be showing you that for one of my classes, and I'm still got my class materials that I'm still going to be working on. And I'm trying to, like I said, make some karaoke videos. So I got a lot of different things going on. So again, we have some fun. We have the Discord still going on. Again, be nice if we get people to join. Good thing that we're kind of not having a big mass rush of people coming because I'm not really over there a lot. But I do try to keep an eye on it. I've been trying to keep up some resources and stuff over there, some stuff that's happening in the news and some news articles. So everybody that's along for the journey and like some of my cyber content, hopefully you're going to find this very informative and that you guys will actually enjoy the journey along with me. So if you haven't, definitely check out the Discord. Come on over, hang out with us, and let's get a little geeky. And again, hope you like some of the tech videos. All right, so I have some more content coming for you guys. Like I said, hopefully this weekend, and hopefully I have the CTF written up, and we'll go from there. So again, I thank everybody for stopping by and saying hello. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm about to probably get ready to go lay down and get some sleep. So again, as always, keep smiling, stay motivated, and hoorah and simplify. Talk to you guys later. You have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye bye. And we're going to end stream. See ya.